So there's a couple things I want to talk to you about with the program before you begin. So the first of which is a concept called progressive overload. So in this concept, the goal is to continually do better. So to treat the first workout as a play session and to kind of move forward from there. Take this to the level that you're at. But one thing that I see with people all the time is they take it way too seriously in the beginning. They end up getting hurt or getting frustrated, and then they fall off because of that. So my advice is, again, make it a game, play. I think you'll be fine with that part. So with progressive overload, I've suggested some repetitions and I've suggested some set ranges. If those are too difficult or too easy for you, you can adjust accordingly. The concept, however, is that I always want you to be doing a little bit more, a little bit better. And in order to make sure that that happens, the best way to do it is to track your workouts, to track how many repetitions you've completed of each exercise before failure, to track what weights you've used, and to track the intensity for you or how you felt during the exercise with little notes. So I would highly recommend doing that to begin with. The next thing is I want you to feel free to improvise. So I gave you workouts that I think would match based on what the equipment that you have. However, I understand that maybe a band snaps, maybe I add an exercise where you don't have that equipment available. Feel free to use anything that you think will stand in for that equipment. Don't worry about it, it's going to be fine. The last thing that I want to talk about is the weight that you're going to use. So with the weight that you're going to use, I want you to be the one who dictates that. So I've given you suggestions for repetitions. Pick weights that allow you to complete those repetitions but almost not make it. If you do that, and then you follow the concept of progressive overload, the next time you do it, maybe you'll make a note that says, I'm going to do more weight this time, right? So if you consistently track and follow and look back to what you did the last time, it will consistently get harder. So don't be afraid of failure. In fact, if you're not failing at some of these exercises, if they're not too difficult, then we didn't pick right exercises, right? So failure is how you get better. So don't be afraid to fail. Make it a game in the beginning and make it playful. Don't be afraid to improvise. Those are my final thoughts. If you have any questions, let me know.